GamingFreak.com. Hello! Welcome! It's another fitting video. Today we're doing the Sentinel. So this will be number 3 of all the suits I've got. So let's get started with the prototype Sentinel. So obviously if you're using a Sentinel, so I've got a book on my mouse here, just got to take it off. So obviously if you're using the prototype Sentinel, you'll want to have the boundless or at least an MH82 HMG. But let's go with the boundless just for argument's sake. As the Amarr, I like to put on 2 damage mods, just to, because I've only got proficiency 1 right now, so I think having that little bit of extra damage has helped me in quite a few situations. If I'm running solo, I tend to use a complex armor plate. Complex armor repairer and 2 complex plates. If I'm running with a Logi, then I'll put on 3 complex plates. Then sidearm, you can put whatever you want. I like to put the toxin, and then you've got the grenade. So for me, I like to put the M1 or flux, depending on. I'll sometimes switch it up in the game. So actually, this is an extremely simple fit. Buffer, but with extra damage. If you want more buffer, I mean, you can always switch out these damage mods for shield extenders. I'm pretty sure you can comfortably fit 2 shield extenders and potentially 3 plates. So if we do that now, what you'll see is where's the complex plate? There it is. The EHP is quite nice, you know. You're looking at a lot of health, a lot of hit points. You know, you can take a massive beating, and if you've got proficiency up on the HMG, then this is probably quite a nice fitting. It'll let you survive a massive amount of damage. But I personally like to run with the damage mods. I like to get that extra damage, extra bang for my buck. I'm sure you could also replace the grenade with a flux quite comfortably, or a core, or an Alitech flux. In fact, anything you want. We could also replace the HMG itself with, you know, a forge gun. We could also put on a officer weapon, if I can find it here. So yeah, here we go. We could comfortably fit the Gatson's forge gun or the Gatson's HMG. They use same amount of power grid and CPU as the boundless, so you'd be looking at quite a nice bit of extra damage there on both weapons. So yeah, but I don't currently possess the skill for those. They require at least proficiency 3, I believe, which makes sense. You know, you got to have some investment to use the officer modules. So I won't be using those though. I won't be using any officer modules until I get very well skilled in those weapons. Yeah, so that's essentially the Sentinel. Quite a simple fit, as I mentioned earlier, but it's very effective. You know, massive tank, good damage with the HMG. I've got a lot of power grid and CPU here, so I'm waiting to see how heavy on the power grid and CPU the Amarr heavy weapons will be. What do you think the heavy weapons will be for the heavy suits for the other races? I mean, we've only got Minmatar HMG and Caldari forge gun, and so the forge gun is the anti-vehicle, and the HMG obviously being anti-infantry. It'll be interesting to see the Minmatar anti-vehicle as well as the Caldari anti-infantry, and then the same for Galente and Amarr. Actually, it'd be quite interesting. I reckon the Amarr one, judging on the power grid and CPU of the Amarr Heavy, it should have, I guess, a lot of power grid and CPU requirement. Let me know about the other heavies at a high level. Do they need extra power grid CPU, or is it more than adequate? Leave a comment below, let us know. Which heavy do you like and why? And which is the most useless? Any of those, just whack it in the comments below, and let's get a discussion going. So thanks guys for watching. Bit of a shorter fitting video today, because basically when you fit the advanced suit or the basic suit, you just do the same thing. It's just fewer slots. You get as much tank as you can and an HMG. So on advanced you'll probably get the MH82, and on the standard you'll probably just have an HMG, depending on what you can fit. So just fit as much tank and damage, basically. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time. Bye!